Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today welcome to another stay hotel review. And I say another, but technically the first one I've done actually hasn't been up yet, so this is maybe the first one. So today is, today we're leaving, but this review is for, as you would have seen in the title, Maevela. So I'll take you around the tour. So we're currently in Birmingham. So yeah, this place has been quite lovely actually. We're about to leave. We only stayed for one night, but I just thought I'd record in the morning. But I may show other clips. This isn't actually a vlog. I was tempted to make this kind of like a vlog slash review, but I haven't actually got enough footage for it to be a full vlog. This is just pretty much more a review of the place. So they've got like these really cool blinds. Where's the little stick thing? Yeah, so. Oh, that doesn't sound like I'm doing it right. I apologise if that's not right. But I think there's a way to, and then you just slide it. Yeah, there you go. So I don't even know if I'm showing you what I'm actually doing. But I don't know if I want it all the way open because that's a lot of light and a lot of people can see everything. It's one of those door, balcony, window things. Obviously it says that if you want to open it fully, you push the thing all the way. But yeah, so hopefully you can see enough here with a light. But yeah, no, the place is lovely. Really, really nice. They've got a kitchen, they've got everything. We only stayed obviously one night. Pretty much we've used the tap, and there's some ice in the freezer. That's pretty much all we've used. So everything you need. Everything is labelled, which I love, which is really, really helpful. So you've got mugs and glasses, you've got a washing machine there, dishwasher, and obviously you've got cutlery, cooking, spare plastic bags, freezer, fridge, more plates and wine glasses. I think that's like your weird style microwave maybe, I don't actually know what it is. But yeah, so you've got a lovely 58-inch TV, which has been great. We were watching like some YouTube, Netflix, and a bit of catching up on Love Island on there. They've got a guest book that comes with it, that's just for our snacks. A little handbook there. Sofa's lovely. You've got the little arty stuff on the wall. This wallpaper is really cool. The lights are alright as well. We don't really need much light because the weekend. So for context, this is that really hot weekend. It's Monday the 19th of July. So second attempt at Freedom Day or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, it was boiling hot yesterday. So the only the negatives about, I guess, this place, which isn't the fault of them, it's just obviously aircon, no fan or anything like that for us. So it got quite warm, and obviously the only option you have is like where it is the window. And obviously when it comes to getting late, you couldn't really open it and have the privacy at the same time, so if that makes sense. So obviously, because the blinds, and to open that, it has to open outwards, so you have to open that all the way fully that way, and then you'd have to pull the door out to get a bit more breeze. So that's a slight negative, but I guess that could be worked if you just had like a air conditioning fan or whatever, one of those little rotating fans. They've got these really weird radiator things, and I don't know how they work. Never seen them in my life. London, or just maybe I'm just not with technology to know how these work. But I think they're radiators, and they go to low degrees. I don't know if you can see that. Focus on that, please. Yeah, but it doesn't actually blow air out. I think that's just the temperature of the radiator, so that in the cold it doesn't get like frost. It says frost protect. So I assume that's what that's doing. The bathroom's quite nice. It's lovely. We had a coldish shower in there, so that's all we've pretty much used it for so far. You got a nice mirror. The only thing, I'm not the tallest person in the world. I'm like, 5'10". The camera doesn't show it, but if I show you like eye height, yeah, that's my eye height. So I can, if I look down, I can just about see my eyes in the mirror. So just as thought I'd let anyone know, if you're tall, you will maybe have to do this. But obviously you got the little face mirror as well. You got some little stuff. Smells lovely. They've got these kind of everywhere. Not everywhere, but they've got a couple of scent stuff around. Full body mirror here. If need be, you've got like utility rooms there, an ironing board, iron. It's not obviously an organised board, but I'm not here to judge that. Like, that's fine. Do what you got to do. There's an iron in that box there, ironing board here. I think I saw some spare towels in there. And there's a Hoover as well, but I assume that's for them to use when they're tidying and cleaning and whatnot. They've got instructions about the boiler. I mean, we haven't needed it at all yet. They've got instructions there, which is quite helpful. A cool thing, which I didn't actually show. So when the TV's on, they've got the LED lights. If people like the LEDs, they've got LEDs behind the TV, so that gives that the backlit kind of cool thing. If I got a clip of it, I'll show it, but if not, just use your imagination. The carpet's really cool as well. I like the theme. They're very good with the aesthetic. The door's all cool. It locks automatically, and yeah, you've got that side of it. Mrs. is resting. But yeah, so we've got TV. There's obviously ring light again. That's a bit of an example. It flickers through this camera, but in real life, it's not flickering. You've got kind of slightly different windows here. Still come out. You've got normal kind of swishy blinds, and obviously it comes out quite wide, and you can look out into there. There's like a little private car park there. We're not parked over there. We had to park elsewhere, but I may explain that in a bit. You've got a little closing rail if need be. Nice mirror here, with a little stool, fancy. So that's my last night's dinner. Yeah, obviously ignore all our stuff. We're pretty much packing later. But yeah, the room itself is lovely. I'll show you some clips of it before we kind of unpacked, basically. Hopefully you would have seen everything now. I'll just give you a little bit of a tour of what the place looks like. There's also a PS4 down there, which you probably saw, but I didn't mention. It didn't work for us. I'm not sure what happened with that, but obviously we weren't here that long, and there's only FIFA games. I'm not really a FIFA person, and there's only one controller for the two of us, so didn't really need to play it. There's also like waterproof cards to come, so I guess if you want to play some cards, you can play some cards. The TV comes with everything. Netflix, there's like an ITV hub, which I need to log out of actually. That's a good point. So that's what catch up on Love Island. They've got obviously Netflix, there's like a guest account, YouTube, you can just sign in for your phone and whatnot. And they've got pretty much all the apps on there. All the streaming apps anyway. On top of that, you've got, so to explain kind of where it is and the other kind of nitty gritty parts, so if anyone's looking to stay. So far the place is lovely, overall summary is really lovely. Can't complain about the apartment itself. But the only thing I would say, so I guess if you're looking to stay, is the building it's in it's a new building, so on the outside it looks lovely. You go inside, obviously it's the people who are also living in the building. I don't really know what this area is, but we're in kind of like this Digbeth area of Birmingham. This is my first time. Well, it's not my first time in Birmingham, but I don't really know much about Birmingham based on the amount of times I've been here and where I've been. So, but all I know is that from what I can see, is it's very it's in the middle of having like a big revamp. You've got buildings that are completely derelict and ready to kind of be knocked down and rebuilt, and others that have just been rebuilt. So it's a very big mix. But also probably because of that, you've got a lot of new and old, and it's a bit of a conflict there because you've got loads of sometimes the streets don't look the cleanest kind of thing. But don't let that, obviously that's not a fault of the apartment. It's got nothing to do with the apartment. It's just more for the area. If you're looking to come, just so you know kind of what the area is. It might maybe in a year's time if you're here, if you're coming, it might be very different because everything might be done up. Well, not everything, the year's not actually that long, but just as a kind of guide and a bit of a reference point there. The apartment, I think it might be something that's quite student based. There might be a lot of students here, probably not. I mean, looking at the cars that are parked out there, not all of them are students at all, but I think it might be a mix of that, because there is some notices in this handbook. There's like a warning about noise levels. So either they've had, I think what we kind of worked out was that they've either had, I'll find it, about the house rules. Yeah, party noise notice. So basically you'll get one warning about noise and whatnot, and then you just kind of get removed. So they might have, Maevela, I think I'm saying it right anyway, they've either had a bad experience or it's one of those ones of complaints, just the general area, the general building itself. So we've had no problems, but obviously it was a Sunday we stayed, Sunday to the Monday. So it was lovely. We haven't had any complaints really. The idea of the way we got the key picked up and all that was quite easy. We got in quite easy, had no issue there. Area's cool. So I think after this for us anyway, I think I've seen a lot of these new like e-scooters around, so the Voy ones. We're gonna give them a try, go back to where we parked the car, bring the car back around, park in front. Bring the car around, park in front, empty all our stuff back into the car and check out. And check out should be at 11 today. From what I'm aware, I just need to find out where we put the key when we check out. Actually, I didn't actually look at that. I'm about checking out, so probably should look at that. Oh, checking out. This one just leads to fix off all windows, turn off all lights, turn off any radiators, fans before exiting the property. Look at the door. Drop the key back where you collected them. This may be a convenience store, key box, or one of the team. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. So that's quite helpful. They've got this, which is really handy. But yeah, I may share some other clips now, or I might have, sorted them throughout the video. But hopefully this review's been somewhat helpful. Maevela, thank you for having us. Obviously, we pay for it. I'm not the one that directly sorted it out. My Mrs. Mum did, so this was a trip for us. But yeah, it's been lovely. Really enjoyed it. Lovely place. We're definitely, I think, coming back is one of those ones. If we come back to this area of Birmingham, we definitely wouldn't mind coming back here again. The apartment's lovely. I know they've got several other apartments as well, so maybe checking out a different one would be nice actually, because there are some nice ones here too. But obviously I'm not sure if they're all in the same building or they're just in different areas around here, so who knows. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, you know what to do. Turn that like button from grey to blue, and until my next video, stay frosty.